Let me conclude this topic. Our topic is about early marriage, and early marriage is a marriage before the mature stage. That, as my friend said, the union between two children. So, early marriage was started, centuries ago. That's reported by UNICEF organization, and the UNICEF is responsible for the underage children who married. And if there is any person who married their children, when they are underage, they will be taken to the court, the criminal court. This will be called as torture of the children. So the reason of the early marriage: poverty first, poverty, and also lack of education, also, and social problems. Okay, poverty like what? Some families, some countries like Ethiopia, Somal, Bujumbura, Ghana, or even in South Africa, plus also Sudan, people get married when they are very young. And particularly in Gulf countries, Muslim countries, socially they want to protect their children from the sins. They're afraid of shame. If they did not marry when they are young, they're afraid their children will face social problems. Okay, that's why they force their children to be married. And also the lack of education, no money to pay for school fees. That's why children prefer get married, and the parents do not encourage them to go for education. Also, another problem also, the war or political problems in different countries, like here in Sudan. So, and insecurity. If there's no security, no education will be enforced. Many people will go to the IDP camps, like when you see here in Sudan, also will go to the camps and stay their life there. They're afraid of war. You stay together, and you can see there's no shelters to protect them. Okay, the adultery will be too much, and pregnancy without marriage will be too much. That's why some families are afraid of their children to be committing adultery problems. That's why they give them chance to get married. And some look for money. Some other countries, not like Sudan, they give chance for their children to get married because of the financial crisis. That's a strategy of economical survival. And in other parts of the world, in other African countries, some ladies leave school and go stay with their in the homes with their in-laws, in the homes of in-laws. They practice their time there, because when they live with their mothers and fathers, their mothers and fathers will scold them, will shout on them. Who is that you are working with? Don't go with him. They disturb them. That's why they go and live with their in-laws. In-laws mean that your sister married to another man. You go and stay with your sister. That's your in-law, brother-in-law. Will not control you. Will not say that why you are there. Why you talk with this guy? He gives you chance, but not here in Sudan. Other countries, you go there and stay, and your boyfriend will come and stay there, meet together. Finally, the pregnancy will take place. That's why, UNICEF has started this issue. There's another, the former UNICEF director, McHan, paved the way of digits. Okay, he announced it all the world and he brought a new rule for all the people not to marry their children when they are young. Okay, what's the reason of that? The cause of disadvantage of early marriage invites death in birth, death during the pregnancy, and death during the birth time. I mean the birth time. When the lady who's very young, the man has no problem, but for the ladies, when she's pregnant, she will face many problems during the pregnancy. Okay? Her womb will be very narrow, and she cannot withstand that duration of the pregnancy. That's why they go either to be given birth by the surgery operation with the doctors, or die like that. So that's why even the UN has recruited many staffs to raise awareness among all the world. Even in southern US also there is early marriage, but the UNICEF has controlled it all over that. Say that don't have to give chance to children